Well, I'm just your child, and that's all I am. I'm simply your child, and that's all. Please take my hand, help me understand. Just take me by my hand, and that's all. See, I'm just your child, Abba, and that's all I am. I'm simply your child, and that's all. I'm simply your child, and that's all. So please take my hand and help me understand. Just take me by my hand, and that's all. Just take me by my hand, and that's all. See, I'm just your child, and that's all I am. I'm simply your child, and that's all. So please take my hand, Abba, help me understand. Just take me by my hand, and that's all. Said it's a cold, cold world. Help me understand, Daddy. Said it's a cold, cold world. Just help me understand. And that's all. Said that's all. Said that's all. Said that's all. Said that's all. Well, I'm just your child, and that's all I am. I'm simply your child, and that's all. Hallelujah. And that's all I am. Nothing more, nothing less. Just your child, Abba. Hallelujah. Praise the Most High today, family. How many of us can sing that song to the Most High today? I'm just your child. I'm just your child. I'm just a child of the Most High today. Hallelujah. Praise the highest. Family, it is an absolutely gorgeous day here in the Carolinas. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm so glad to see it. So glad to be in the land of the living today. Saying praise the Most High today. Not tomorrow. Not yesterday, but today. Hallelujah. We was in a movie in Baltimore, me and my brother. And our brother-in-law at the time, Maxie, he did the movie. He wrote us in as two country boys coming from North Carolina who had just gotten out of a group, and we went solo on our own and was came up there to get into the music, get on the music racket, or the what do they call that? Where you go around and do shows on the circuit, get on the music circuit up there in DC and Baltimore. And we did this movie called Hacks. And a hack is where you go around and drive like Uber today, but it was called Hacks back then. You just go and pick up people and take them where they wanted to go. It was much cheaper than the cab, because cabs is real high up there in the city. And we've all done some hacking before. Well, I have. Me and my brother and one of our friends. But yeah, that reminds me of that time, family. I think that's when the Most High gave me that song. A lot of them little hooks he gave me back then, when we was really excited about the music and trying to make it. Didn't have an understanding that we was trying to get involved in the way the world does the thing, and that was only a one-way ticket to straight hell. or as we see now, the covers are being pulled off and it's being exposed for what it is. But yeah, we went up there and he wrote us into the movie, and we had a part where we drove on the road. It was my brother and the writer's brother called Mayoy, and we done a song in the car, and we was telling the fella about ourselves. He was a hacker. He was a hack. He drove around getting paid. He was trying to get down here to Tennessee, to Freeman, Tennessee, somewhere like that, where there was a group of people down there that was working on being set apart from the rest of the nation. And he said, man, I would love to hear y'all's song one day. He was like, well, you can hear us now. So we bust out singing, family. And we did it in one take. And see, that's what it takes for practice. You practice, you make perfect. And even if you're not perfect, the people around you don't know. They don't have a clue. But praise the Most High today, family. Just a simple song to go along with our idea for today. And it's called My Dad Has a Plan. My dad has a plan. And we're gonna first look at the let me see if I can get this sun off this tablet so I can see. For I know the plans I have for you, and that's Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Most High, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Now, how many of us know with that script there, family? A lot of us get confused because it seems like when the Most High gives you this script, he takes you down through there. Just as I was sharing in a prior recording, when the Most High first awoke me, or first called me into this awakening, I would say, he asked me, what did I want from him? I said, well, Pop, I want wisdom, knowledge, and understanding so I can help our people. He said, quit playing. And I said, well, I just want a closer walk with you and my wife and my sons. And that's what I want. He said, well, that's a good thing to ask you, and you got it. And the next thing I knew, he told me to go on a fast. That fast away from all them other preachers and teachers. So I went on this fast, family. And the next thing I knew, he started whispering in my ear. He said, Robert, something's about to happen. It's really going to shake your faith. But no matter what you see, don't take your eyes off me, because I'll never leave you or forsake you. Now, family, he told me, now go warn your wife, go tell your wife. So I told the family right up until a week from being 2 months. So it was 1 week and 3 month and 3 days, 3 weeks. 1 month and 3 weeks, and I stroked out. And I was just talking to my Aunt Charles about that. And he just sent over one of his testimonies. We're hoping to get more from him, because this one here is so powerful. And we're going to share it after we upload this recording. But he was like, well, his daughter, she was a newborn, and she had some problems, complications. She caught a cold coming from the hospital, I believe. And well, you're gonna hear the testimony. I'm not gonna tell it. But he said that the Most High came to him one night. They was at home and told him that I've anointed your child. She's anointed. And that was it. And the next thing you know, she was sick with sepsis like I had in my body from that infection in my heart valve. And he said that's what attracted him to me when I told that testimony. And now here he is telling her testimony, and his also. So we say, praise the Most High. But I was saying that, family, because it seems like whenever we the Most High asks, want to bless us, he takes us down through that. Takes us down through the valley of the shadow of patience. Patience. And how many of us know, family, that patience is a death on its own? Patience is dying a death, or 2 or 3. Pardon me. Family, pray for your brother today. My foot has really been hurting me. I don't like mentioning it because I prayed for it myself. But the text says if you have issues, go to the elders and have them pray. I can't get to this joker. Right. That's why I got my steering wheel down. Ooh, hallelujah. That's better. Praise the Most High. Pardon me. But I just wanted to mention that, family. It's like when we the Most High promises us something, he's like, okay, now it's time to get off the trash in your life so you can receive what I'm giving you. Or get all this extra out of your life so you can handle what I'm giving you. And we said our idea is my dad has a plan. And also Hasatan and his children have plans also. But you do know they're of no count. And this is something my Aunt Mamie used to say all the time. She's like, you ain't no count. And that's saying you're not worth anything. Or you're not gonna come to any value. No count, get it? Like 1, 2, 3 and you a 0. We see his wicked plans for this earth hasn't changed. From the beginning, he wants to rule and have all men bow down at his feet to worship him. Like he said, I'll be like the Most High. I set my throne above his throne and have his children that he want me to bow down to me. But no, we're not going to be able to do it. However, the Most High, my dad, has the plan. Let's read that again. However, the Most High, my dad, has the plan that has always, and I mean always, come out on top. Now we looked at 1 Corinthians 2, 7 through 9. But we speak the wisdom of the Most High in a mystery, the hidden wisdom which the Most High ordained before the ages, for our glory, which none of the rulers of this age knew. For had they known, they would not have crucified Yahusha of glory. But as it is written, eyes has not seen, nor ear heard, nor have it entered into the heart of man the things which the Most High has prepared for those who love him. These are the things the Most High has revealed to us by his Ruach. The Ruach searches all things, even the deep things of the Most High. For who knows a person's thoughts except their own Ruach within them? In the same way, no one knows the thoughts of the Most High except the Ruach of the Most High. What we have received is not the Ruach of the world, but the Ruach who is from the Most High, so that we may understand what the Most High has freely given us. This is what we speak, not in words taught us by human wisdom, but in words taught by the Ruach, explaining spiritual realities with Ruach taught words. Just as with Yahusha, if they had only known who we was, they would have left us alone back in our own land But no, they wanted to see our daddy. So now they're going to see our daddy and his work. Yeah, we blew it, but our dad has a plan for us and for you too. And that's for everybody. He has a plan for everybody, but I was talking about the wicked ones. We see this plan in Isaiah 14, 1 through 7. And the heading on it says, mercy on Jacob. For the Most High will have mercy on Jacob and will still choose Yasharal and settle them in their own land. Oh, that's the whole plan right there. The strangers will be joined with them, and they will cling to the house of Jacob. Then people would take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Yasharal would possess them for servants and maids in the land of the Most High. They would take them captive, whose captives they were, and rule over their oppressors. See, that's the whole buck of the plan. We're going to rule, family. We're going to be back in our rightful place. And all the Gentile nations are going to want it. You know why? Because they know we're going to rule fairly. They know just by how they treated us, and we still treated them right. They know we're going to treat them right. Plus, matter of fact, we have laws concerning our servants. But the how is found in Isaiah 11. It says, the reign of Jesse's offspring shall come forth a rod from the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots. The Ruach of the Most High shall rest upon him, the Ruach of wisdom and understanding, the Ruach of counsel and might, the Ruach of knowledge and of the fear of the Most High. His delight is in the fear of the Most High, and he shall not judge by the sight of his eyes, nor decide by the hearing of his ears. But with righteousness he shall judge the poor, and decide with equity for the meek of the earth. And decide with equity for the meek of the earth. He shall strike the earth with the rod of his mouth. He shall strike the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips he shall slay the wicked. Righteousness shall be the belt of his loins, and faithfulness the belt of his waist. The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb. The leopard shall lie down with the young goat, the calf and the young lion and the fatling together, and the little child shall lead them. The cow and the bear shall graze. The young ones shall lie down together. The lion shall eat the straw like the ox. The nursing child shall play by the cobra's hole, and the weaned child shall put his hand in the viper's den. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy land. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain. For the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Most High, as the waters covers the sea. And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, who shall stand as a banner to the people. For the Gentiles shall seek him, and his resting place shall be glorious. Hallelujah. It shall come to pass in that day that the Most High shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people who are left from Assyria and Egypt, from Pathros and Cush, from Elam and Shinar, from Hamath and the islands of the sea. He will set up a banner for the nations, and will assemble the outcasts of Yasharal, and gather together the dispersed of Yehuda from the four corners of the earth. Also the envy of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah or Yehuda, and Yehuda shall not harass Ephraim. And the word of the day, family, is pliable. For all this to happen, we must remain pliable in his hands as a child. But pliable means easily bent, flexible, easily influenced. And we see how we must be here in Matthew 18, 3-5. And he said, truly I tell you, unless you change and become like little children, you would never enter the kingdom of the Most High, or the kingdom of heaven. Therefore, whoever takes the lowly position of this child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. This is what he told me when I was pondering this script. In order to receive anything from our dad, we must become childlike. We must believe like a child does. Just like when we did when we was children. We used to think our dad was Superman and that he could do anything. And we took it to him like that too. Pop, can you do this? Will you do this, Daddy? And with coming to him as a child, family, and coming to him humble as a child, and with that childlike belief, then we can go on into greater works, which John 14:12 says, most assuredly I say to you, he that believes in me, the works that I do, he will do also. And greater works than these he will do because I go to my Father. If you love me, keep my commandments. Oh boy, family. And you have to be childlike to keep them commandments, because what you're doing is you're not saying I, and me. Well, I don't think I had to do that. My pastor said, 1 Thessalonians 4:10-12, and in fact, you do love all of the Most High's family throughout Macedonia, yet we urge you, brothers and sisters, to do so more and more, and to make it your ambition to lead a quiet life. You should mind your own business, oh boy, and work with your hands, just as we told you, so that your daily life may win the respect of outsiders, and so that you will not be dependent on anybody. Oh boy. You see the progression, family, of these scripts. He said, dude, this is my plan. I want you to come to me with childlike faith. First, I want you to know my plan. I'm going to take you back into the land now. You was hard-headed, but I'm going to take you back into the land. That's the plan. And all of those that held you captive, we're going to put them in captivity. A lot of them not going to make it. Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, a lot of them that do make it, they're gonna be happy to submit and say, "I serve." If he don't want to go, they're gonna say, what the text says, 10 of them from all nations will grab hold of our the hem of our garments and say, "I want to go with you. We have heard and seen that the Most High is with you." And what they're really saying also, we know you're gonna treat us right. And we don't have to go over there with them Sabians to them boys that's going to treat us like dirty, straight dirty. But then he said, this is the how. He's going to raise up an ensign from the root of Jesse, one where he's going to put his spirit on, the spirit of wisdom, understanding, the spirit of counsel and might, the spirit of knowledge, and the fear of the Most High. And here's the most important. His delight is in the fear of the Most High. He loved the Most High. And then he wants us to remain pliable in his hand, easily bent and flexible, easily influenced by him, not Hasatan, as almost all our forefathers were at one point in time. We got to break out of that and listen only to the Father. But this 400-year whooping, oh boy. We're going to get it right, family. Or we got it right now. Praise the Most High. It's like getting a whooping every single day for 400 years. And that was the case. And then he's telling us we have to change and become like children in order to get into his kingdom. And not only in order to get in there, family, but in order to stay. He said you can't receive anything from him if you don't come to him like a child and believe on him. And then he said we'll go on into greater works like Yahusha did. But then at the same time, he's telling you to keep the commandments and mind your business. I saw something on that the other day about gossiping. the fellow was saying, do you do know gossiping is a sin? He said the Most High told him, no, don't listen to that. That's gossip. I don't need you all up in that. I said, thank you, Pop. I don't need it. Have it in me either. And finally, I pray that the Most High would put such an urgency in the hearts of our family and friends this very day. So much so that they dream dreams and see day visions and night dreams and night visions that will shake their very foundation, that will shake the very foundations of their reality. I mean, shake them up, Pop. Whatever it takes to get them on in. He woke me up with that early this morning. I was like, oh boy, Pop, that's an urgent prayer or urgent proclamation, because that's what we're doing, proclaiming that today, that he's shaking folks up. I'd rather he shake them up here than they end up in hell, or end up left here through the last 3 years of this tribulation. So we say praise the Most High today, family. Do check out our Ox Charles' testimony. I trust and pray that'll be the first of many. We love you so much, family. And I mean, I love y'all so much. It's with a passion. And I prayed to the Most High and asked him to give me the love that he has for our people. And I don't believe in impossible things. I believe it's possible. Just like Yahusha had the same love. Just like all the disciples had the same love. Just like Jeremiah, the weeping prophet. They gave their all. No matter what, they gave their all. Family, I love y'all so much, not saying I'm nobody's prophet. I'm nobody's teacher, nobody's preacher. I'm just his child, family. And that's what I try to portray when I get out here and talk to my brothers and sisters, my ox and the coaches. Because I'm just your child. And that's all I am. I'm simply your child. And that's all. Stay up, family. Keep pushing forward in the right direction. Shalom. Hallelujah.